Yeah, I ain't working out today, man. I'm doing every other day now. I was doing 3 days in a row hard, sometimes 2 days in a row hard, but now, you know what I'm saying, I'm just doing every other day. But yeah, man, give fake motherfuckers nothing, bro. Once you get the bag, be stingy as fuck. That's how you gonna keep your fortune, okay? Your family members might not fuck with you no more. Your friends might not fuck with you no more. I'm talking about when you get the bag, man. Whenever you become successful in life, don't give them anything. Like my sister, once I get the bag, she ain't getting shit. I'm talking about my little sister, man. You know, me and her got into an argument last night. You know what I'm saying? And I said, fuck that, man. You know, once I get the bag, I ain't giving her shit. Don't give them nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give them jack squat. It wasn't there for you, man, and, you know, 100% of the time, man. You know, my sister, she was there for, you know, every now and then. And she bought me some shoes for Christmas and stuff. We exchanged gifts. I gave her that bracelet that was supposed to have gay boobs, right? And you know, we got to an argument last night, but I'm like, you know what, man? Once I get the bag, I'm just not gonna give anybody anything. You know, don't get happy and just give people money and stuff. Like, nah, don't do it. Once you get the bag, keep the money for yourself. Safely invest that money. Some people have won jackpots and it separated them from their family members. Why? Because you can't save everybody, man. Think about it. If you only got a few million in your pocket, you can't just start giving money out to people, because then they're going to always want to come back to you and ask for more and more. You can't save everybody. Well, I know once I get my bag in the future, I ain't giving nobody jack squat. I ain't giving nobody nothing. See what I'm saying? That fake ass motherfucker that work at Starbucks, I ain't giving him shit. The motherfucker was fake from the get-go. give them squat, man. Don't give them nothing.
Wait.
All the people around you are fake, bro. I never had really close family members, and I never had really close friends. I mean, when I was younger, I had close friends and stuff, but it was always fake. When in the time of danger, they run. When you need help and shit like that, they turn the other way, man. I remember my homeboy. Well, he was my homeboy until I was trying to get away from my ex-girlfriend. I got tired of her shit with her and her daughter. I got tired of their shit, bro. And I was trying to go over, live at his house for a little bit. I'm like, Mike, man, let me crash at your spot, man, because I'm trying to get away from this female. I got tired of her, man. Her and her daughter was driving me nuts. So I was trying to escape that vibe. And the motherfucker said, nope, you ain't coming over here living with me, bro. Fuck that. And I was like, letting me know that I really ain't got no friends, bro. Feel what I'm saying? They let me know I ain't got no friends. Anytime you can't get off the streets, nobody's trying to help you out, you ain't got no friends. I'm gonna say, once I get the bag, and they start asking me for stuff, I'm like, where were you niggas at when I was homeless for 7 years or 8 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, where were you? Don't come and ask a homeless man nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for squat. Feel what I'm saying? Don't ask me for jack squat. Nah, I don't give them nothing, bro. Give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? You worked for it. You earned it. Don't give your family members nothing. And the reason why I say it is because once you become rich, you gotta stay rich, man. I don't care what nobody say. And it's good practice saying no. You gotta practice saying no. You gotta say, you know what? No. Just say no. You know what I'm saying? You just say no. No, I'm not sharing my wealth with you. Like I said, especially if you got a smaller jackpot, $2 million or something like that, or 5 million, 10 million, just say no, man. Remember that guy Shakespeare who won that jackpot of I think he won how much did he win? I think he won 20 million, and then after taxes it was 13, 14 million or some shit like that. And he was giving his money out, bro. He was just helping people out. Of course he was giving his girlfriend money and shit like that. He was just being a nice guy, bro. Just trying to help everybody. And then his girlfriend got greedy, man. Because I guess they got into an argument about his money. And she ended up shooting that man in the head, bro. Oh, no, in the back, my bad. Ended up shooting him in the back and burying his body under a concrete slab. He was just trying to be nice to people, bro. He was helping her out. He gave her a new life and everything. That's what let me know that don't give nobody nothing, bro, once you get a bag. Because then it's just like they want more and more and more. You can't save them, right? You can't make them rich like you. So why give them anything to begin with? Be stingy as hell. Don't give them nothing. Don't even give your mama nothing. Don't give your cousins. Don't give them nothing, bro. That's your money. You earned it. You feel what I'm saying? You was out there hustling for it. You know, some people, I mean, I understand you get nice and you want to help your family members out, but remember, you cannot make them rich like you, unless you got like a $1 billion jackpot or something. Then I could say, okay, then maybe you could give somebody something. But other than that, if you only got a few million, or if you got like, you know, maybe 5 or 10 million, you know, let's say you hit like 5 or 10 million. Nah, don't give nobody nothing, bro. Don't give them squat. Don't give them jack squat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I take that back. Don't give them any of your $1 billion jackpot. Don't give them nothing. You're like, no, keep the money for yourself, bro. Now, it's going to ruin the relationship between you and your family members. But who gives a fuck, bro? You trying to survive. You trying to stay rich. And your word is going to be no. That's how you going to stay rich. Because the more you say yes, the more broke you're going to be. And then when you're broke, they're not going to help you out. Feel what I'm saying? They're not going to help you out. And you broke, oh, that's too bad. You see how them people slow down for me, man? When I'm in the crosswalk, you know, that other motherfucker, he wasn't slowing down. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker just zipped around me really quickly. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them shit, bro. Don't give them jack squat. Don't give them nothing. Don't try to give them nothing. Don't even give them a red cent, bro. Because when you go broke, they're not going to help you. And then you got to separate yourself from them, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because they'll get jealous and stuff and try to rob you. And some motherfuckers might try to kill you behind your money. It's like Mayweather. He trusted too many people, bro. He ended up going broke. Trusting people. See what I'm saying? You know, he ended up going broke. Trusting everybody. No, don't trust nobody. Get away from everybody, bro. That's the best way you're going to save your money. That's, you know, that's the best way you're going to stay rich. It's like, get away from people that are like broke. Get around people who have money. You feel what I'm saying? You know, get away from people who have no money. And get around people with money. And that's how you're going to keep your fortune, bro. Because the main reason why motherfuckers go broke is why. Why the main reason why niggas go broke? It's because they got too much of a giving heart. You know what I'm saying? They want to give everybody stuff. Like, no, don't give nobody nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't give anybody anything. Don't give nobody jack squat. Keep the money for yourself. Practice self-control and you'll keep your money, man. You know what I'm saying? The moment you get out of control, man, it's when, you know, they coming for you, man. They coming for you. What's up, boss, man? Let me get 2 slices of pizza, man. You don't got no pepper? No cheese? No pepper flakes? No, let me get two slices.
Dispute ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣੇ
ਦੇਖ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਯਾਰ 780 ਦੇ ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਯਾਰ ਬੈਡ ਕਲਾਇੰਟ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਕਸਟਮਰ ਬੈਡ ਰੇਟਿੰਗ ਆਈ ਨਾ ਲੱਗੀ ਨਾ
ਬੈਡ ਰੇਟਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਚਲੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੇ
ਹਾਂ
ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਉਹਦੇ ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਆਰਡਰ ਹੀ ਲਾਣੇ ਪੈਣੇ ਡਿਸਪਿਊਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਰਡਰ ਲਾਓਗੇ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਿਆ ਜੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਲਾਇਆ ਜੀ
ਠੀਕ ਠੀਕ
ਫਿਰ ਪੈ ਜਾਏਗਾ
ਇਹ ਤੇ ਪੈਰੇਗਾ ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਚੱਕਰ ਕੋਈ ਪੈਣੇ ਆ ਨਾ
ਚੱਕਰ ਭਾਜੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦੀ
ਉਹੀ ਤੇ ਗੱਲ
ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਬਦਲੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਚਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਮੈਂ
I don't want the paint, man. Thank you.
ਓਕੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਲੈ ਮੇਰਾ ਆਰਡਰ ਲੇਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਿਆ
Yeah, don't give nobody squat, bud. Be stingy as fuck. Practice that shit, bro. You'll keep your fortune. But he don't get no money. You know, he's not giving me no money. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. Yeah, because he's trying to keep his fortune. If you come on my house, you look at all the nice stuff I got. But when you leave, I ain't giving you no money with you. You ain't taking nothing with you. You try to help them out, man, you end up getting screwed, telling you, in the end. Jealousy and envy, it runs hand in hand. If you got more than them, that's when they start getting jealous, man. Oh, it's gonna be a cooker today, man. It's gonna be hot. I'm telling you, bro. Don't get them nothing. Don't get them squat. Don't give them anything, man. Don't give your friends nothing. You know, you gotta have your back against the wall when it comes to poor people, bro. That's all. That's the only thing. That's the only way you can keep yourself safe. Oh, it feels good to have some calories going down. Going down. Haven't been eating much, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your own money, bro. Don't give nobody shit. I done heard too many horror stories of motherfuckers trying to share and they end up getting caught up. Like this one guy, he won a jackpot of 500 grand, right? On the Fantasy 5 lottery. He called himself trying to get back to the community, going out there sharing his winnings with people, and they ended up running into the house trying to rob him, and then they shot him and killed him. Horror stories, bro. All he did was try to help people. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know. All he did was try to help people. No, don't give nobody nothing. Especially if you're a nigga like me that been out here on the streets for a long time and haven't had any family members help you out. Just say no. I be like, nigga, I've been out on the streets for 7 years or 8 years. Now it's 8 years. And I didn't get a leg up. Did you invite me into your house to stay? Me and my young sister, we don't get along. We can't stay in the same household. So why would I want to give her anything if I won anything? If I won the jackpot of a few million, you know, why would I want to share with her? Tell me, what's up with the generals? Eat the lalo curse from the back, yeah. Like, why would I give my sister something, and we can't even live up under the same house or up under the same roof? Why would I want to give her something? Why would I want to give her money? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give her shit, bro. Maybe a pair of shoes for Christmas or a handbag. That's about it. With a huge chunk of money? No. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them shit, bro. You know. Sorry, guys. I'm really hungry, man, because I haven't ate a whole lot. I don't eat a whole lot. I eat 1 or 2 meals a day. That's it. You know, like I said, man, I wouldn't give them squat if I want anything. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, oh, no. No, the word's going to be no. That's it. You put your foot down, you say no, you keep your fortune, man. But the more you say yes to something, that's when you lose your fortune, man. Your main word is going to be no. And all the phony friends and shit, you gave them nothing, man. Do not share anything with them. Keep your fortune to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they haven't been there for you, man. Because then you're going to get screwed in the end. Like I said with Shakespeare, when he won that jackpot of like, was it 20 million? After taxes, it was like 13, 14 million. Man, he tried to share his fortune with his girlfriend and people around him. He ended up getting killed in the end, bro. Trying to be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? He got shot in the back by his own girlfriend. And when she wasn't even pretty, I was like, damn, bro, you could have got a better girlfriend. Dude had 13 million. That's a hard lesson to learn. Keep your money to yourself. Say no. Be stingy. Don't give out nothing. You know, all they're gonna do is get jealous of you in the end. When your money start getting low, and they still coming at you, you know, just say no. Just say no. Say, nope, I'm not sharing anything. Sorry. My defense, when motherfuckers start asking me for something, I'm gonna say, Where were you when I was homeless for 7 years? Huh? Where were you? So you had the nerve to come and ask me for some money after being absent from my life for most of my life. You never came to come see me. You never sent me a birthday card or a Christmas card. You never gave nothing to me. So why would I want to give you anything? Why are you calling me right now, asking me for something? I'm just saying, if I hit a jackpot, I'm gonna be asking questions before I even, even talk. I'm gonna ask questions and be like, you know what? Where were you? I was homeless for many years. So now you wanna come around and ask for money? I've been out there on the streets, so that should shut them up right there. Some motherfuckers, they always got an excuse about, oh, I didn't know you was homeless. I didn't know you was doing bad. If I knew you was doing bad, I'm like, well, I'm doing good now, so how the fuck did you know now? The word got to you, right? The word got to you that I'm doing good, but you didn't hear when I was doing bad. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't hear that. You didn't know I was doing bad. Ain't that a bitch? They only come around when you're doing good, brothers. They don't care about when you down and out. They can give a rat's ass about you being down and out. But then you come into some money, all of a sudden they popping up out of nowhere. Kicking in doors. Coming out of the woodworks. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, you asked them a question. Were you there for me throughout the years? If the answer is no, don't give them jack squat. After they answer your question, don't give them jack squat. See what I'm saying? Don't give them shit, bro. You ask them, where were you when I was out there struggling and starving? Okay? Where were you? Now that I'm worth something, you want to come around and you want to show your face? No, fuck that, bro. Give them nothing. Don't give them anything, man. Take that money for yourself. Take that money for yourself, bro. Don't give them shit. No, I was homeless for years. And nobody paid attention until I came up into something. Now you calling me, you just, man, you're just fabulous. You're all that in a bag of chips now. I'm like, well, you know what? Man, I wasn't all that in a bag of chips when I was homeless. Nah, man. And I come to realize, bro, I'll never have a close-knit family with my cousins, my nieces, my uncles. I'll never have a close-knit family. I'll go to my grave before I have a close-knit family. It shouldn't take money to bring people together, man. Motherfuckers should be there even when you're like down and out and dirty. In the dirt. Dirty in the dirt. Okay? That's, they should be there for you. But then all of a sudden you worth something and now they want to come around and show their faith. Nah, I can see that happening in the future. When I hit that big jackpot and motherfuckers coming around asking me for money, I can see that. I'm like, I'm not even in town. I'm in another state. And you come and ask me for something? No, hell no. I'm sending pictures of my cars to my sister. Look at my cars. Look what I got. I'm doing good now. Oh, can I have some? No. Nah. Where were you at? I can't even stay inside your house without us arguing and fighting. Last time I was there, bro, I stayed there for 2 weeks. We couldn't stay up under the same roof for 2 weeks. I had to leave. I stormed out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now you asking me for something? Now I got a little something. Now you asking me? I'll be like, oh no. Look, if you can't stay up under the same roof as your family members without fighting and bickering and arguing and shit, no, don't give them nothing when you blow up, when you get the bag. Because you can't stay up under the same roof. So why would I want to give you anything? We can't stay up under the same roof together and get along. No, don't go back on your word either. Keep your fucking word, bro. Give them nothing, bro. Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything. Don't give your family members nothing. Because then it's like, okay, think about it. You in the boat, right? There's only enough room for you. And maybe one other person. Maybe your big booty girlfriend or something, right? So if you're trying to, if too many motherfuckers get on the boat is gonna sink, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be like, abandon ship. Like, nigga, you wouldn't try to abandon ship when we had diamonds and gold on it. Now the ship is sinking. Now you want to get off of it, and then you want to leave me stranded on the ship. Nah, there's only so much room on the ship. There's only so much room on the ship. I ain't trying to save everybody. I'm saving myself. Like you said, Major Generals. No, I save myself. I live good on my terms. You know, and they're gonna ask you like, man, have you shared your jackpot with your sisters and your cousins? Nah, hell fucking no. Because I was homeless for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna share? No, I'm not. And you shouldn't share if you've been out there on the streets by yourself, struggling, going through chronic loneliness, depression, and shit like that. And then all of a sudden you get some money, and now you wanna now they wanna come around because you done got a little bit of bread. They wasn't talking that good shit a minute ago. Or when you was down and out, nobody wanted to be around you. Nobody wanted to help you. You was struggling by yourself. And now you get some money. You feel me? Now you get some money, and now they wanna come around. Like, ain't that a bitch? Where's my? I'm looking for my wife. Don't give them jack squat. You know. And plus, that's more money in your pocket too, man. When you ain't trying to share, you got more money to deal with. You don't have an infinite amount of money, even if you win a jackpot. I don't care if it's 10 million. That's not an infinite amount of money. Matter of fact, $10 million is not a lot of money. To the average person, $10 million, it's a lot of money. But when you really think about it, is it a lot of money? No, it's not. I mean, you barely got enough to like fucking invest with, you know what I'm saying? Like most of the, not even half, I say half of the money will go into investments. And then you got $5 million to yourself. See what I'm saying? You know. You got $5 million to yourself. And then that's not a lot of money either. It goes out really quickly. You know what I'm saying? All of us, we think like, oh, $5 million, $10 million. That's a lot of money. No, it's not. $10 million is not a lot of money. I've seen celebrities go through that in like 5 years. I think Mike Tyson had fought Roy Jones at the beginning of the pandemic. And he back in the ring fighting again 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, $10 million will only last you 5 years. So you buy a house, you buy the cars you want, maybe a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz or whatever you like, and then you go out on vacations. You're gonna want to go to different parts of the planet and visit and see the world. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And then after about 5, 6, 7 years, that money is gone. You know, you probably got like $30,000 left. Money gone. Okay? So that shit could be spent. It's not a lot of money. $5 or $10 million. It's not a lot of money, especially living here in California, when where the base house is like $1 million. That's $1 million out of your 5 million you just won. So you got like 4 million left. You feel what I'm saying? You know. Be conservative with your money. Spend it wisely. You feel what I'm saying? Don't give nothing to family members. Don't give nothing to people who wasn't there from the get-go. People who wasn't there trying to helping you throughout your journey and stuff. Don't give them nothing. Like that motherfucker at Starbucks. The moment he saw that, I don't know if you guys know, but there was this guy at Starbucks. He saw me with a bunch of lotto tickets in my hand. And all of a sudden, he started being extra nice to me. He started giving me stuff from the store and stuff for free, you know, on his dime. Well, he saw the money wasn't coming fast enough, so he stopped giving me stuff from the store or from Starbucks. So I said, okay. When I do hit, bro, I ain't giving you jack squat. He's phony, man. Fake. You feel what I'm saying? All kinds of fake. People are fake. They pretend to be your friends, but really they're not. They're only your friends and family when you have something. That's how it's gonna be for me. Only when you have something. Now you pass that money down to your kids. Don't give it to your fucking goddamn siblings. Because they're hella greedy and shit, man. Especially if you came up in a family that's not close knit like me. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't come up in a close knit family, man. Fuck that, bro. Give them nothing, bro. Don't give them squat. What the fuck? Don't give them nothing. Don't give them squat. Don't give them anything, man, because it can backfire. You can end up dead or broke. A lot of people who have won the jackpots, man, they ended up dead or broke because they ran their mouth too much and they was giving too much money to people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't separate themselves from the brokies, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they stayed around, and that's what got them killed. They didn't get with people who had money. You know, they didn't get with people who had things going on for themselves. They stayed around people who were broke, who were struggling. People can be dangerous, man, when they know you got something, you know what I'm saying, and you being around them. They start thinking evil thoughts in their head. With him out of the way, I could have the money for myself. Evil thoughts, bro. Girlfriends too, man. With him out of the way, I could have that money for myself. That's why once I get the bag, I'm gonna be fucking with nothing with call girls and escorts. That's all I'm gonna be fucking with. So I know I'm paying them to be around me. So I don't have to worry about no foul play. I don't have to worry about no foul play going on. You know, I don't have to worry about no foul play happening to me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, don't give nobody shit. Like, nah, I was out here homeless for years. You feel what I'm saying? Not a care in the world. Had to fly sign every single day to survive. And I'm gonna give you something? We can't even stay up under the same roof. And I'm supposed to give your monkey ass something. Nah, if you can't stay up under the same roof as your family members, with your family members, and, you know, you feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't give them nothing. You shouldn't give them squat. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them jack squat. Be greedy, be selfish, be stingy. You'll be able to keep your wealth, bro. You see how Mayweather, he was very loose with his money. He was very foolish with it. And he ended up broke because he said yes too much. You feel what I'm saying? He said yes to this. Yes to like the highest end cars. Yes to like $4.5 million. I forgot the name of that car, but it was like it was 3.2 million or something like that, or a $4 million car. He said yes to that. Everything is yes, 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 yes. Mansion, yes, yes. A second mansion, yes. Too many yeses, man, ending them broke. The more, look, the more you say no while you a rich man, the more you're gonna keep your money, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The only way you keep your fortune, you gotta say no most of the time. Not all the time. I ain't saying live in a fucked up ass neighborhood, or, you know, I'm not saying drive a beat up car even though you got a lot of money. I'm not saying that. I'm you know, you treat yourself. You feel me? You gotta treat yourself. You gotta go buy you a nice car. Go buy you a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Or buy a condo or something. Condos are better. You keep your money, you know what I'm saying? Go buy you a few things. Buy you a few trinkets. Buy you a watch. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend if I win a multi-million-dollar jackpot, I'm gonna buy a $5,000 or $10,000 watch. And that's about it. And a nice car. What's up with the Major Generals? Yeah, exactly. And you're on the streets, and having a living family is crazy. They couldn't give you a room in a garage, even if you can let you do your thing. They better not ask for shit when you hit. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Major General. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for jack squat. You wasn't there when I needed you the most. You know what I'm saying? No, don't give them nothing, bro. That's a good thing. You know what? Not having a close-knit family, when you come into some money, that's the best thing for you, bro. Because you ain't gonna feel good. You're not gonna feel bad about not giving them shit. That's the only good thing about not having a close-knit family. When you come into some wealth, you don't have to give them shit and you don't feel bad about it. Think about that. You feel me? You know, you come into some wealth, man, and then they wasn't there for you. You was homeless and shit, out here surviving, barely surviving. And then you hit, man, you don't have to give them shit and you won't feel bad about it. You know, some motherfuckers, they come into money, they say no to their family members, they feel bad about it. You feel what I'm saying? Damn, I feel bad that I couldn't give her $10,000. I couldn't give them a 20 grand, or I couldn't give them 100 grand, even though I had 100 million. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. I feel bad. But me, I wouldn't feel bad, because then I look at the fact like, bitch, I was on the street, homeless, broke, you know, and I come into some money, and now you want to ask me for something? My thing is, no, you didn't help get me there. I'm not going to give you anything. You didn't help out. You sat back and you watched. Nah. And I'll say no with pride, too. Feel what I'm saying? You know, I'll say no with pride. I'll be like, hell no. Fuck that. No. Don't give them shit, bro. Don't give them jack. Why? And that's a good thing about not having a close-knit family, bro. You hear what I'm saying? That's a good thing about not having a close-knit family. When you come into wealth, you don't have to share. So then, even let's say you do give them something, right? You start hanging around each other. Wait. The booze is gonna start flowing, the champagne gonna start flowing, and motherfuckers gonna tell you, how, you know, they're gonna start talking about, they're gonna start, you know, expressing how they really truly feel. The arguments are gonna come up. You wasn't there, bitch. I was out there 7 years on the streets. I'm telling you, you're gonna get into you're gonna get into like family disputes, domestic violence with your family members because they wasn't there. See what I'm saying?
Wait,
It'll come up, I swear. I put that on everything. Yeah, if they were sick, yeah, I'll help them out. If my sister needed help, she had days to live or she was ill, yeah, I'll do that. But other than that, I won't give them shit. You know what I'm saying? The question is, where were you? That's the question. And when I needed you the most. I gotta put my hat down too. It's bright out here, man. And it's getting hot right now. It's gonna be smoking hot. I knew it was gonna be hot because it was very warm in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? No, don't give them nothing, bro. Take that money for yourself. Don't start handing money out. And you're doing it for a reason. For a number of reasons. Number one, to keep yourself safe from like people who want to try to rob you and jack you for it. And two, to keep your wealth and invest it so you can get more wealth. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay at that lifestyle instead of going back to square one again. Like Mayweather, he's a fucking dummy, bro. He saw the money wasn't coming in, and he saw the money wasn't coming in, and he still was spending like the money was coming in. That's fucking stupid. You're still spending and the money's not coming in? What the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that he kept saying yes. That's the reason why he ended up broke. Your word, when you get your wealth, is gonna be no. Can you buy me a car? No. Can you buy me a house or a condo? No. Say no. See what I'm saying? Just say no. That's it. It's your bag. It's your money. You earned it. You know what I'm saying? It's your money, bro. You know, don't give them shit. What's up with it? About to go fly outside right now. I'll be back. It's getting hot. I'm gonna do it while it's still kind of cool. And I know it's gonna be smoking hot. Trump. I'll be back, man. Yeah, don't give them nothing, man. Don't give them squat. Don't try to invite them over to your house because they don't get jealous, man. you might as well say goodbye to your family members. You know, you might as well say goodbye. The relationship with your family members is done for. It's over with. Because you can't give them no money, man. Because think about it. If you only got like, let's say you did win about 10 or 15 million, okay? Let's say you give your family members 100 grand. You gave the 3 people, you gave them each 100 grand. A year later, they'll be back asking for more. And then when you say no, it's going to destroy the relationship between them two. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're getting used to that lifestyle. You know, they had 100 grand in their pocket. They treated themselves to lobster, steak, and shrimp. You know, maybe a car. They probably spent like 50 grand on a car. That's what they do. You know. You know. They spent 50 grand on a car. They bought new clothes, maybe a new watch or some shit like that. Then when the money's all gone, they back at your door. Hey, give me another 100 grand, man. That was good. Give me 100 grand. Give me 100 grand. And you say, no, man. I didn't win that much money. $5 million is not a lot of money. It's not. Or even 10 million. It's not like I gotta be conservative with this so I can maintain a certain lifestyle. I can't give you no more money. And then the thing is, you're gonna be riding around with money in your pocket and they're gonna still be struggling. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna create a lot of friction, a lot of envy and jealousy because you're doing very good and they're not. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not giving them any of it. So yeah, say goodbye to your family members once you become wealthy, bro. Unless they doing well too, like you, then you can associate with them. Other than that, if your family members are still struggling, leave them behind, bro. I heard stories of a lot of winners basically disown their family members because they was asking too much, asking them for too much money and coming by and just nitpicking at you, man. Trying to fucking nickel and dime you to death and shit. You run out of money because of them. Just say no to them, man. Just say no. Don't give them jack squat, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Wait.
Don't get them shit. I was on the streets for a long time. Nobody tried to help me. I was struggling. You see what I'm saying? And you got family members, you can't even get along with them up under the same roof. We don't get along up under the same roof. I tried to stay there for 2 weeks. I tried to stay there for a few months. And it ended up being only 2 weeks because we just could not get along. We two different people. She's different, I'm different. We clash on stuff. So no, just say no to these family members, bro. Once you get your bag, get away from them. Don't try to spread the wealth either, man. Because what they're gonna do, they're gonna spend it all and come back to your door. You know what I'm saying? They'll be back at your door before you can say whatever, okay? So now, why give them something in the first place when it's gonna be like a snowball effect? It's gonna get bigger and bigger. They're gonna want more and then want more and then more and more and more and more and more until the money's all gone. And then when you're struggling back on the streets, they're ignoring you again. They act like you don't exist when you're struggling again. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, don't give them jack squat, bro. Keep your money to yourself. Don't give them anything. Today's Monday? It is Monday, huh? Shit. I hate Monday. You know what I'm saying? I just want to share with people. I want to give to people. No, you bet not. You're going to end up back broke again. How billionaires and millionaires keep their money? By saying no most of the time. That's how they keep their money. That's how they stay rich. You got people out here that's going to stay rich to the grave because they good at saying no. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z, he don't give his family members shit. And they talked about how Jay-Z was stingy. He never gave his family nothing. But look where he's at right now, though. He said no, and he's a billionaire now. You know? You know what I'm saying? Look at Elon Musk. Guy said no to like houses and shit and mansions. He said no to that, and he's still a billionaire, man. Rather rent than own, man, because then you got to worry about the maintenance on the car. I mean, on the house. I mean, and the car. you gotta worry about the maintenance on the car and the house.
Wait.
It's better just to rent. You'll save a lot more money. You'll keep your fortune, man. People make bad decisions buying a big ass mansion. Mansions are bad investments, man. That's why a lot of winners and the other types of millionaires go broke. That's how athletes go broke. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to say no to things, bro. You know, financial security comes first, bro, before material possessions. I don't want to have to work no more. As long as I live. I don't want to go back to struggling, so I say no to like overkill. And what I mean by overkill is you're buying too many goddamn cars. Mayweather had 100 cars. They were all exotic luxury. And the maintenance on them cars, you know what I'm saying? Had to keep them up. I'm like, how are you driving all those cars and they're not catching any rust or anything? Because cars can't just sit. You gotta drive them at least once a week. So the car won't go bad. Because if the car is sitting for too long, a lot of stuff gonna go bad. Shit gonna start catching rust and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so saying no is gonna be your biggest word and mostly used word, okay? That's how you gonna stay rich. The moment you start saying yes too much, bro, your money gonna get taken from you and you'll be back to struggling. You'll be back working at Walmart or the Goodwill. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be back working security again. There was this one guy, he was a pro athlete. And I forgot his name, but he played basketball. He wasn't no big star or nothing. He was just on the basketball team. He played in the NBA. You know, in the end, he ended up working as a manager at Starbucks. He went backwards, hustling backwards, bro, because he don't know how to say no to things, man. He don't know how to say no to family members, because family members will make you go broke. If you don't think so, just ask somebody, because they'll come around and chip away at your money. You got to say no to family members. So that means, hey, you won't talk to your family members for as long as for as long as you fucking rich. Your relationship with your family members is gone. I'd be like, okay, cool. I never had a close-knit relationship with my family anyway. I've been out here 46 years. Never was close to my family. So why start now? Because you came into some money and now you want to be close with your family members now. Like, oh no. Because the argument will start, especially when the alcohol starts to flow and they're at your house and you got a nice big mansion and they live in a small apartment somewhere, still struggling, and you ain't giving them no money. Boy, that's a whole lot of jealousy right there. They're gonna be jealous of you, man. Look at this motherfucker. He living in that big mansion and we still struggling paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Nah, send them motherfuckers pictures, bro. Send them pictures of your new cars, your new house you bought, even though houses are bad investments. But some of you guys still will buy it. Send them pictures of everything, man. They can't be around. You know, send them pictures of your new girlfriend and your newborn baby. Send them pictures, man. But they can't be a part of the lifestyle. They can't be part of that life that you got. Keep that money all to yourself and spend a little bit on your girlfriend. That's it. You gotta spend a little bit on your girlfriend, man. You gotta keep her around, bro. Especially if you got a top tier female. You gotta spend a little bit. Don't go too crazy on her either. Say no to the super high-end items. Like a Birkin bag, fuck that. You get this Gucci bag right here. Prada bag. That's what you gonna get. $30,000 bag, say no. $40,000 bag, say no. Say no, 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 no. I know I got it, but I'm not gonna spend it like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, get this $2,000 purse. That's just as good. Cause all females, they want a Birkin bag. What the hell? So you can get robbed? You got a $40,000 purse on your arm. You're gonna end up getting robbed. Gucci and Prada's not good enough? You want a Birkin bag? No. Say no to that shit, bro, in the future. Once you get a top tier girlfriend, say no to like Bentleys and stuff. I don't know why, what's his name? Larry Wills. I don't know why he brought his girlfriend a Bentley. What the hell, bruh? Bruh, that's too much money to be spending on a female. You couldn't just buy her a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW? Why a Bentley? Why the top of the line shit, bruh? Because I love her so much. Okay, look at you now. She done divorced your ass and she took the Bentley with her, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, finance that motherfucker. When you give your girlfriend a car, finance it. So that way, when she leaves you, you can take that shit back. You want to divorce me, bitch? I'm taking the car back. You don't get the Bentley car. Now, I'm calling the repo man. Come pick this shit up. This bitch try to leave me for a Chad or a Tyrone. Come pick this shit up. That's what they do anyway. They want to go back to their face match. They'll deal with you until they get enough money from you, get a car from you, and then they be on to the next sucker and shit. Like, no, that car is financed. Give her the keys like it's hers, you know? Feel me? Give her the keys like it's hers. Say, here you go. Not knowing that I financed it. Because I know this bitch gonna end up leaving me in the future. Might as well take the car back when she leaves. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to this one guy. There was some rapper had did that, bro. That shit was genius though. I guess she had left him or something, or divorced him, but he had the car financed. Once she left him, he called a repo man to come pick the car up and shit. You know. And she thought it was hers. But nah, he financed that shit. He was smart. He thought in the future, like, this bitch ain't on my look level. I know she gonna get caught cheating with a guy that's taller and hotter than me. Okay? That's more handsome than me. I know these females. So I'm gonna finance the car and just give it to her. Here you go. And you're still paying on it for 5 or 6 years or whatever, right? You got a 5-year plan paying on it. The moment she get caught cheating or she tries to leave you for a Chad or a Tyrone, that's what they do anyway. Let's not hide it. Let's not be stupid here. You know, Tyrese's wife left him for like a guy that was better looking than him. That's why she left. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They get the money from you and then they leave. You know what I'm saying? You know. You come home, there's a Chad in your bedroom. There's a Tyrone in your bedroom. Fucking her and shit. And then when that happens, divorce that bitch, take that car back. Call the repo man. The repo man will find that car, man. And take that shit from her. See what I'm saying? The repo man got a GPS on them cars, man. They can find it wherever they at. And when she be sleeping, she hears some noises outside. She hear a tow truck, and her shit is getting lifted. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's my car. No, ma'am. This car is being repossessed. You stop paying on it. It was in Kelcat's name. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch, I got you in the end because I knew you was gonna do some stupid shit. I seen bitches do shit like that to like celebrities. They'll get with you, pretend like they like you, pretend like they're attracted to you, and then once you give them enough, or if they figure out they're not gonna get any more from you, they leave. Like once Tiger Woods' wife, once Tyrese's wife found out that she wasn't getting nothing, you know, no alimony and shit like that, and she got that baby, she scat. She left. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to keep the car on the leash, man. Where you can pull that shit back. When she not acting like, when she try to leave for no reason, okay? You're not trying to leave her, she'll leave you. She'll get tired of dealing with your looks level. Your average to below looks level, okay? They want Chad and Tyrone. I don't get tired of sleeping with his average ass every single night. The motherfucker just average looking. Chad and Tyrone is right around the corner. See what I'm saying? Been giving her the eye, been hitting on her. I'm gonna leave him because he's too average looking, or even worse, he's below average looking. Shit like that. I'm getting tired of his ass. Wake up in the morning, she leave a note. Baby, I'm gone, sorry. I got a Tyrone waiting on me. Okay, bitch, you won't do that to me? I'll call a repo man. I call a repo man to come get that car that I gave you, bitch. Now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't give nobody nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep that money for yourself, bro. Family members, forget about them. It's over with. Even if the relationship is good with your family members, once you get a jackpot or any type of bag, sports bag, a movie deal, becoming an actor and shit like that, nah, your money is your money. Don't share nothing with them, man. Soulja Boy didn't give nothing to his mama, man. She was still living in the hood. Their relationship wasn't good. Yeah. Soulja Boy was living large at one point, man. You know what I'm saying? He was living good, man. Driving nice cars, had a nice big house and stuff. I saw his crib on MTV, man. Remember MTV Cribs? I saw what he was working with. I said, damn, Soulja Boy got a good house, man. He was driving an exotic car, but he didn't give his mama nothing. His mama stayed in the hood while he was living good. See, you always gotta keep your family members first, man. The relationship, if you grow up or if you blow up or whatever and get the bag, if the relationship between you and your family members is not good, it's not gonna never be good, even when you get money. When you start socializing with them, they at your house, and the alcohol start flowing, people gonna tell them we're gonna start expressing their true feelings and shit like that toward each other. You know, you never was there. I was out there for 7 years. You only gave me a few pairs of shoes. That was it. You didn't give me nothing else. You didn't help me most of the time. You didn't come and bring me food every now and then. See, it'll come out. I'm telling you. If your relationship wasn't good with your family, you know what I'm saying? It'll come out. Even if like your relationship is good with your family, once you blow up and get the bag, it can turn things south real quick because you got the money, they don't. And they still working jobs. You're not working a job no more. You got $100 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't giving no money out to them, man, they're gonna be upset. They ain't gonna talk to you, man. If you give them money, they're gonna keep coming back until it's all gone. You know what I'm saying? But what happened to the money I gave you? I spent it. Can you give me some more? Nah, I can't give you no more money. See, they got all that stuff that they brought with your money that you gave them. You got them used to a different lifestyle now. Okay, let's say you win $100 million and you got about 5 or 6 family members with their hands out. So let's say you do give them shit, right? Let's say you giving 100 grand here, 100 grand there, 200 grand there, 300 grand here. You got 100 million, so you good, right? You give away about $1 million of your pocket. Sorry guys, when it's hot, I start to stutter a lot more. Sorry. Bear with me. But let's say you got 100 million and you're giving your money out. They'll keep coming around more and more. Now you got them spoiled. Now they used to living that lifestyle like Floyd Money Mayweather, right? They get their hair done, females and shit. Females in your family, they get their hair done, their nose done. They fucking get nose, of course, they get nose jobs. They get their feet done, pedicure. They buy them brand new whips and stuff. So now you're chipping away at that 100 million just by giving them shit. And they'll spend that money and they'll come back at the door wanting more money, and more money because if the money's not coming in on their end and the money's not coming in on your end. So now you constantly giving them out money because they don't have the funds like that. You know what I'm saying? The money's not coming in on their end. The money's not coming in on your end. So you basically chipping away at 100 million. In about 5 or 10 years, you will be broke and they won't help you get the money back. Now you got them used to a certain lifestyle. They living at a certain lifestyle. They're used to nice things now. They're not gonna want to stop that. You feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna want to stop that lifestyle. They depend on you to keep that lifestyle going. So it's best to not give them shit at all, bro. So they can't miss it. they don't got it, so they're not gonna get used to nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, prepare for your family members to disappear, bro, and don't talk to you no more. Prepare for that. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna talk to you no more, man. And be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, no, I'm rich, and if the relationship with your family members was bad from the get-go, hey, you ain't gonna feel bad but not giving them nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And then if your relationship was good with your family members, it's gonna hurt you to not give them anything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, damn, I can't even get nothing to my own mama. And I feel bad about it because our relationship was good before all this money came into the picture. You feel what I'm saying? Can't get my dad nothing. Me and my dad, we don't talk no more. My mama don't talk no more. My sisters and my brothers, we don't talk no more. Now that I got rich. That's the cost, man, of having wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't make them all wealthy like you, bro. They'll suck that money dry before you can know it. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you only got $1 million left in the bank. And that's broke for anybody. If you got 100 million and all you got is $1 million left, you're broke. You know, you're broke. And another thing about Mayweather, he got himself used to like billionaire status. So he's spending like a billionaire. You feel what I'm saying? But really, he was just getting purses and bags, okay? He was getting the bag, he was getting the purse, the boxing purse, okay? So now he's used to that lifestyle and he's spending like he still got it, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's spending like crazy. You know, now he's used to a certain lifestyle. He don't want to let it go. That's what I'm saying. Don't give your family members nothing. You're going to get them used to having money, and then when the money leaves, you'll be wishing that you never gave them shit. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers go broke just by saying yes to their family members all the time. They don't care. They just want to spend the money. They're not trying to save it. They're not trying to invest it. They just want to spend. If you want to stay rich, when you get your money, when you get the bag, how you gonna stay rich? You gotta say no. You gotta say no. You gotta be like, no. Just say no, and you'll stay rich. You wanna go broke? Keep on saying yes. I dare you. Matter of fact, I double dare you. Matter of fact, I triple dare you. You know what I'm saying? Just say no, and you'll stay wealthy for the rest of your life. But I gotta go. I gotta fly this sign before it get too hot. It is smoking. It is smoking hot right now. You guys have a good day. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Just say no. That's all I gotta say.